with quiet hum. Remember that bookstore on the second floor, the one with the crooked sign above the door. You were underlining words in a faded blue pen. I didn't know I was falling for you then. We split a pair of earbuds, one for you, one for me, listening to some band from an indie movie scene. The world outside was rushing, a blur of gray and white, but in that little bubble, everything felt right. It wasn't like the movies, no dramatic sudden rain, just a slow and steady rhythm, erasing all the pain. Our love is like a warning page, a story read with time, a coffee stain that marks the place. You became mine, no need for roaring fireworks to light up all the sky. Just your head upon my shoulder and a peaceful sigh. We learned each other's language, the silences and signs, the meaning in a half smile, the reading between lines. Now we walk through crowded alleys where the neon signs all gleam, and find our own quiet corner, living out our dream. We don't need fancy dinners, just ramen at midnight, sharing hopes and silly worries in the pale moonlight. The future feels so heavy, a novel we can't see, but I'm not scared of turning pages long as you're with me. It wasn't like a love song with a perfect soaring sound, just the gentle steady footing on this common ground. Our love is like a warning page, a story read with time, a coffee stain that marks the place. You became mine, no need for roaring fireworks to light up all the sky. Just your head upon my shoulder and a peaceful sigh. Some people search for passion that burns and fades away, but we built a little shelter for the ordinary day, a fortress made of comfort, of empathy and trust, turning all the anxious static into golden dust. 'Cause our love is like a warning page, a story read with time, a coffee stain that marks the place. You became mine, no need for roaring fireworks to light up all the sky. Just your head upon my shoulder and a peaceful sigh. Just a peaceful sigh. Our little story. Remember that bookstore down the crooked lane, dust motes dancing in the afternoon rain. You were in the corner with the novel half read, quietly rearranging the words in my head. The smell of old paper and roasted beans felt more like home than anywhere I've been. Didn't need a loud confession, no dramatic scene, just a silent understanding of what's in between. You looked up and smiled, a sudden invitation, starting our own chapter, a quiet narration. Our love is written on coffee-stained pages, lived in the silence that fills up the spaces. It's not a grand fire, but a steady warm glow, the kind of comfort only we seem to know. Just sharing an earbud, a soft indie tune under a lazy half-forgotten afternoon. We talk about futures and our favorite films, build little worlds on our windowsills. You trace the constellations on my faded sleeve. A simple gesture is all I need to believe. No need for for promises carved into stone. Just knowing I'll never watch the credits alone. We don't need the bright lights of a city street stage, just a gentle turning of another new page. You see the parts of me I try to keep hidden, and say the exact words that were always forbidden. Our love is written on coffee-stained pages, lived in the silence that fills up the spaces. It's not a grand fire, but a steady warm glow, the kind of comfort only we seem to know. Just sharing an earbud, a soft indie tune under a lazy, half-forgotten afternoon. Some people search for a lightning strike, a thunderous sound, but we found our universe on common ground, in the rhythm of your breathing when you fall asleep. A quiet language, promises we can keep. 'Cause our love is written on coffee-stained pages, lived in the silence that fills up the spaces. It's not a grand fire, but a steady warm glow, the kind of comfort only we seem to know. Just sharing an earbud, a soft indie tune under a lazy, half-forgotten afternoon. On coffee-stained pages, just me and you. We met between the lines of novels no one reads, in a corner cafe that smelled of paper and no seeds. You traced the cover of a book I'd always loved, a quiet understanding sent from somewhere up above. No grand hello, just a simple knowing glance, caught within the rhythm of a slow and gentle dance. And we don't need the shouting words, the cinematic scenes. We find a meaning in the quiet in between, a language made of dog-eared corners, faded ink, more real than any promise, more than what you think. 'Cause our love is like warning pages, a story read 1,000 times, a comfortable silence that feels better than the loudest rhymes. It's the warmth of coffee in my hands, the echo of your name, a steady, gentle burning, unassuming flame. Remember walking through that district known for art, sharing one set of earbuds, playing our favorite part of some forgotten indie soundtrack from our youth. You saw the world in muted colors, I saw the truth in the way you stopped to watch the rain fall on the street, finding beauty in the simple, bitter and the sweet. And we don't need the shouting words, the cinematic scenes. We find a meaning in the quiet in-betweens, a language made of ticket stubs and half-remembered dreams, more real than any movie, richer than it seems. 'Cause our love is like warning pages, a story read 1,000 times, a comfortable silence that feels better than the loudest rhymes. It's the warmth of coffee in my hands, the echo of your name, a steady, gentle burning, it smile, a simple, subtle sign. 'Cause our love is like worn in pages, a story read 1,000 times, a comfortable silence that feels better than the loudest rhymes. It's the warmth of coffee in my hands, the echo of your name, a steady, gentle burning, unassuming flame. Yeah, steady, gentle flame. The city hums a hurried tune outside, but in this room the frantic rhythms hide. Just the sound of pages turning slow, and the quiet way our understanding grows. You trace the lines upon my palm, a silent vow. We don't need words for what we're feeling now. It wasn't lightning, not a sudden flame, just a whisper when you learn to say my name in a way that made it sound brand new. Suddenly the whole world faded, it was just us two. Our love is like a well-worn paperback, familiar creases never turning back, a story I can read 1,000 times, finding comfort in your favorite lines. No grand crescendo, just a steady beat in your quiet presence. I feel complete. Remember walking through that artsy street, sharing one umbrella in the misty sheet of summer rain that washed the pavement clean. Watching an indie film, a forgotten scene, you point out all the stars I couldn't see, unlocking little pieces of the world for me. It wasn't drama, not a fire's blaze, just the comfort of your steady, thoughtful gaze that sees the parts I try so hard to hide and invites them out to stand right by your side. Our love is like a well-worn paperback, familiar creases never turning back, a story I can read 1,000 times, finding comfort in your favorite lines. No grand crescendo, just a steady beat in your quiet presence. I feel complete. All the noise about our love should be a wild adventure, a storm across the sea, but we found our harbor calm and true in a shared coffee and a lazy afternoon. It's the empathy in how you listen that makes my ordinary spirit glisten. Our love is like a well-worn paperback, familiar creases never turning back, a story I can read 1,000 times, finding comfort in your favorite lines. No grand crescendo, just a steady beat in your quiet presence. I feel complete. Our little story, yeah, favorite lines. Raindrops trace the coffee shop glass, a movie scene, we let it pass. You knew the part that made me cry before a single tear could even dry. We don't need words to fill the air, just a knowing glance, a silent share. It's more than matching playlists on a phone. It's the quiet comfort I have known, a feeling understood, a frequency that resonates just between you and me. And oh, our love is just a velvet noise, a gentle hum that mutes the other choice. To listen to the world so loud and fast, we found a quiet that was built to last. A feeling warm, a color deep and true. My velvet noise is here with you. We wandered through the bookstore aisles, collecting dust and knowing smiles. You found the page I bookmarked in my mind, the poetry I thought I left behind. Through painted alleys late at night, your hand in mine feels just so right. It's more than liking all the same old art. It's how you see the pieces of my heart. A feeling understood, a frequency that resonates just between you and me. And oh, love is just a velvet noise, a gentle hum that mutes the other choice. To listen to the world so loud and fast, we found a quiet that was built to last. A feeling warm, a color deep and true. My velvet noise is here with you. It's not some firework display that burns so bright and fades away. It's like a warning sweater, safe and sound, the truest solace I have ever found. No grand design, no perfect phrase, just living through these simple, honest days. 'Cause oh, our love is just a velvet noise, a gentle hum that mutes the other choice. To listen to the world so loud and fast, we found a quiet that was built to last. A feeling warm, a color deep and true. My velvet noise is here with you. Our velvet noise, just me and you. The city breathes a sigh in shades of gray. Another crowded, overflowing day. Through gallery halls and streets that never sleep, I held a fragile silence buried deep. You were a chapter in a book I hadn't read, a quiet corner in my restless head. Then in a cafe filled with hurried sound, a different kind of gravity I found. You looked up from a film review you wrote, and suddenly I knew the antidote. It's a velvet noise, a secret that we keep. It's a velvet noise, a secret that we keep. A gentle rhythm when the world's asleep. Not a firework, no grand and loud design. your quiet cadence matching mine. It's the sound of understanding, soft and low, the only song my weary spirit knows. We trace the plot of some forgotten film, lost in a world outside this earthly realm, debating endings that the critics missed. A universe in every word I kiss. The scent of old paper in a second-hand bookshop, a conversation that will never stop. And in the static of 1,000 trying voices, we found a peace in our unspoken choices. You hand me coffee black the way I like, a simple truth that feels like a lightning strike. It's a velvet noise, a secret that we keep. It's a velvet noise, a secret that we keep. A gentle rhythm when the world's asleep. Not a firework, no grand and loud design, just your quiet cadence matching mine. It's the sound of understanding, soft and low, the only song my weary spirit knows. Oh, they're all chasing passions, bright and bold, stories that get glamorously told. But our love is woven thread by thread from all the little perfect things we've said and haven't said. Oh, it's a velvet noise, a secret that we keep. A gentle rhythm when the world's asleep. Not a firework, no grand and loud design, just your quiet cadence matching mine. It's the sound of understanding, soft and low, the only song my weary spirit knows. A velvet noise, just you and me, our own frequency. Streetlights paint the window pane like watercolor art. A quiet hum inside this place, a brand new chapter start. The clink of spoons on ceramic, the air is thick and warm. You trace the patterns in the wood, a shelter from the storm. We don't need the grandest words, no promises to keep, just this moment slow and true, a secret buried deep. They can have the fireworks, the city's rushing sound, all the love I'll ever need is on this quiet ground, just the rhythm of your breathing, a novel in your hands. This is the universe we build, a world that understands. Remember in that bookstore aisle down by the indie films, we read the back of every box, living in these realms. You laughed about the endings, the ones that felt too real, and in that honesty I found the only thing to feel. We don't need a silver screen to show us what is right, just the flicker of a feeling in the fading afternoon light. They can have the fireworks, the city's rushing sound, all the love I'll ever need is on this quiet ground, just the rhythm of your breathing, a novel in your hand. steady comfort our little tables made. We don't need the fireworks or a city's rushing sound. All the love I'll ever need is right here on this ground. It's the rhythm of your breathing, my hand inside of yours. This is the universe we build behind these cafe doors. Velvet drip, slow and sweet. Yeah, a world that understands. Streetlights paint the window pane with blurry golden lines. A quiet little coffee shop, a shelter from the signs. The city's rushing hum just fades into a distant beat. We're tucked away inside this world, bittersweet and neat. You're sketching on a napkin, I'm lost inside a tune, underneath the sleepy gaze of an afternoon moon. It's not a flash of lightning, no dramatic setting star, just a slow and quiet knowing, a bookmark for the heart. 'Cause we are paperback hearts, a story softly told with dog-eared pages, brave and bold. No fancy leather binding, no words embossed in gold, just a love that's warm to hold, a chapter to unfold. Remember that indie film we watched till credits roll, a silent understanding, a story to be told. Sharing one side of the earbuds on the late night subway home, finding consolations in the city's chrome-lit dome. We talk for hours over nothing in our own small universe, a comfortable rebellion from a world that can be terse. It's not a soaring firework that bursts across the sky, just the steady, gentle feeling when you catch my eye. 'Cause we are paperback hearts, a story softly told with dog-eared pages, brave and bold. No fancy leather binding, no words embossed in gold, just a love that's warm to hold, a chapter to unfold. They write the songs about the chase, the fire and the fall, but what about the quiet space standing through it all? The empathy that listens, the comfort in the gray. This is the kind of love that brightens up an ordinary day. Yeah, we are paperback hearts, a story softly told with dog-eared pages, brave and bold. No fancy leather binding, no words embossed in gold, just a love that's warm to hold, our own chapter to unfold. Just a paperback heart, dog-eared and true. Our stories, me dance in slanted light. Your thumb traces the spine of some paperback poet. You smile at the bitter taste I like, a silent language we both know and own it. We find the beauty in a film's slow fade. In black and white, a truth is purely stated. No grand designs or promises we made, just this small world that we have cultivated. And they can search for fireworks in the sky, for rushing winds and reasons why, but all I need is this quiet room to chase away the afternoon gloom. We're not a fairy tale, no sudden fire, just dogged pages worn with soft desire. A folded corner on a line we know, a quiet place where our own chapters grow. This isn't poetry for all to read, it's just a comfort, just a simple need. Our little story, beautifully rearranged, our dogged pages, perfectly unchanged. Street lights bloom in hazy rows, down alleyways where indie music filters. We share an earbud as the soft beat goes, syncing our steps as the whole city glitters. You understand the pause before I speak, the weary sigh at the end of a long week. It's in these spaces, gentle and so meek, we find the solace that we both would seek. And they can run to chase a fading trend, a love that breaks before it has to bend. But all I need is your steady hand in mine, a simple, true and comforted design. We're not a fairy tale, no sudden fire, just dogged pages worn with soft desire. A folded corner on a line we know, a quiet place where our own chapters grow. This isn't poetry for all to read, it's just a comfort, just a simple need. Our little story, beautifully rearranged, our dogged pages, perfectly unchanged. Some days the plot is slow, the words don't rhyme, just shades of gray to pass the afternoon time. But you reach for my hand, and just like that, the story finds its way back on the map. It's empathy, a knowing glance, a second, third, and fourth small chance. We're not a fairy tale, no burning fire, just dogged pages worn with soft desire. A folded corner on a line we know, a quiet place where our own chapters grow. This isn't poetry, all we read, it's just a comfort, just a simple need. Our little story, beautifully rearranged, our dogged pages, perfectly unchanged. A folded corner, a story for me and you, our favorite page. Rainy Tuesday in a corner cafe. The word outside is a watercolor gray. You're sketching circles on a foggy glass pane, humming a tune I don't know by name. We don't need words to fill up the space. I find a universe there on your face, and it's not a sudden crashing wave, just a quiet current making me brave. A gentle hum that silences the noise. In your simple presence I find my poise, 'cause our love is like warning pages, a story I'll read through the ages. No dramatic turns, no missing parts, just a steady beating of two quiet hearts. hearts. You're the coffee stain in the folded corner line, a favorite chapter, truly mine. Remember walking down that crowded street, the indie music with that mellow beat. We shared an earphone, leaning in so close, watching the city in its evening clothes. Like a silent movie, a black and white scene, finding the poetry in the in-between. And it's not a firework in the sky, it's the steady candle I can see you by. A gentle warmth that thaws out all the doubt, the one sure thing I can't live without. Cause our love is like worn pages, a story I'll read through the ages. No dramatic turns, no missing parts, just the steady beating of two quiet hearts. You're the coffee stain in the folded corner line, a favorite chapter, truly mine. In a world that shouts and rushes on, we found a whisper to build upon. This isn't just the thrill of youth, it's the comfort of a simple truth. Our love is like worn pages, a story I'll read through the ages. No dramatic turns, no missing parts, just a steady beating of our quiet hearts. You're the coffee stain in the folded corner line, a favorite chapter, and you are mine. You're mine, just a warning page. Dust motes dancing in a sliver of sun, in the back of a bookstore where the world comes undone. You were tracing the lines of a forgotten poet's name, and I felt a quiet flicker of familiar gentle flame. We didn't need a word, not a single sound, just the rustle of pages on hollow ground. It's a language spoken in the space between, the silent understanding of a shared familiar scene. Like a melody I knew but had never heard before. You were everything I wasn't looking for. Cause our love isn't shouting from the highest roof, it's the undeniable, comfortable yet proof. In a shared cup of coffee in a knowing glass, it's a beautiful accidental indie film romance, written in the margins just for me and you. Like faded ink, forever soft and true. Remember that festival, the band no one knew. We stood in the back, just enjoying the view. We laughed at the lyrics, the ones that I love too, painting our own story in shades of tender blue. It's the little things that build this world of ours, counting all the streetlights instead of counting stars. It's a language spoken in the way you smile, asking me to stay for just a little while. Like a harmony I knew but could never quite place. I see my own reflection in the lines of your face. Cause our love isn't shouting from the highest roof, it's the undeniable, comfortable, quiet proof. In a shared cup of coffee in a knowing glass, reality is more real than any perfect fantasy. Our love isn't shouting from the highest roof. It's the undeniable, comfortable yet proof. In a song that we both love, in a rhythm and a rhyme. A perfect little bubble standing outside of time. Written in the margins, a story fresh and new, and faded in forever me and you. Forever me and faded in. Flipping through a chapter in our favorite corner seat. The scent of roasted coffee and the quiet city street. You trace the lines of authors that I also underline. A silent conversation, a serendipitous design. And the world outside just rushes, a blur of hurried sound. But in this little bubble, a different rhythm's found. It's not a sudden lightning, no dramatic movie scene, just a space that's closing slowly in between. This is our paperback serenade, a song on a worn-out page, written in the margins for this modern fleeting age. It's a language without speaking, an empathy so deep, a quiet kind of promise that our weary souls can keep. We shared a single earbud on a late night subway ride, listening to an indie band with nothing left to hide. Your shoulder brushed against me, a comforting warm way. This reality is better than the dreams I would create. And the posters on the walls blur, a collage of faded art. But you're the only masterpiece that's hanging in my heart. It's not a rush of feeling, no fireworks in the dark, just a slow and steady ember, a softly glowing spark. This is our paperback serenade, a song on a worn-out page, written in the margins for this modern fleeting age. It's a language without speaking, an empathy so deep, a quiet kind of promise that our weary souls can keep. They sing about the grand loves, the ones that burn so bright, the chasing and the heartache through the lonely endless night. But our love is a bookstore on a lazy afternoon, a comfortable old sweater, a softly hummed out tune. This is our paperback serenade, a song on a worn-out page, written in the margins for this modern fleeting age. It's a language without speaking, an empathy so deep, a quiet kind of promise that our weary souls can keep. the sound of one last chapter turning on the page. The rain was humming on the window glass, a little bookshop where the hours passed. You found a poet that I thought I owned, a quiet language only we had known. You tucked your hair back with a gentle sigh, and in that moment words began to rhyme. It wasn't thunder, it wasn't a spark, just a slow chapter unfolding in the dark. A whispered question, a shared knowing look felt more real than any story in a book. Cause our love is written in the margins here, in coffee rings and a forgotten tear. It's the same last scene in our favorite film, a secret playlist, a comforting hymn. Not a grand gesture, not a fire's blaze, just the quiet comfort of these rainy days. That indie district with its painted walls, we share one earbud as the evening falls. The band was singing about a distant star. Right there beside me, you were never far. Tracing patterns on the frosted pane, we built a universe to hide the rain. A silent promise in the fading light that this felt different, this felt so right. Cause our love is written in the margins here, in coffee rings and a forgotten tear. It's the same last scene in our favorite film, a secret playlist, a comforting hymn. Not a grand gesture, not a fire's blaze, just a quiet comfort of these rainy days. They talk of passion that consumes and burns, but we found solace in the quiet turns of yellow pages and a simple phrase, finding our own truth in this youthful haze. An empathy that needs no words to speak. This is the comfort that our souls will seek. Yeah, our love is written in the margins here, in coffee rings and the forgotten tear. It's the same last scene in our favorite film, a secret playlist, a comforting hymn. Not a grand gesture, not a fire's blaze, just the quiet comfort of these rainy days. Just these rainy days. Our rainy days. Our rainy days. Sunrise paints the window pane, another day begins, sipping coffee, watching rain, where our quiet story spins. No grand gestures, no bright lights, just a gentle, knowing gaze, finding comfort in the nights, lost within a loving haze. Through the bustling city streets and the old school cafe hum, every beat my heart repeats, knowing where my solace comes. It's a feeling deep inside, a truth I can't deny. With you, there's nowhere to hide beneath this endless sky. This everyday kind of love, a melody so night talks to share playlists in a cozy, quiet space. Every moment feels like bliss, a tender, soft embrace. Learning lessons side by side, growing stronger every day. With you there's nothing left to hide, chasing all the doubts away. It's a feeling deep inside, a truth I can't deny. With you there's nowhere to hide beneath this endless sky. This everyday kind of love, a melody so sweet, like an indie film we're dreaming of, making my young heart complete. In your empathy I find my peace, a soul connection true. Every worry starts to cease when I'm right here with you. More than just a fleeting phase, this connection runs so deep. Through all of youth's uncertain maze, the promises we keep. It's the comfort in your hand, a language understood, our own little promised land, doing all the good. This everyday kind of love, a melody so sweet, that we're dreaming of, making my young heart complete. Our quiet melody, forever true. The quiet hum of morning light paints lines upon your sleeping face, takes me back to a younger night, a memory time cannot erase. A tiny player, one shared wire, a whispered song that was our own, fanning a small and secret fire in a world we'd barely known. We didn't have the words back then, just a rhythm in the chest. Now I play the song again and understand what we possessed. It wasn't a perfect, polished tune, not a chart topper on the air. Our love's a melody beneath the moon, woven through the static and the wear. It's in the silence, in the fray, a faded soulful serenade, the truest song we learned to play, a beautiful ballad we have made. Remember nights in a hazy room, singing anthems loud and clear, chasing away the coming gloom. With every wish we held so dear, our private list of hopeful hits. Some dreams were sung and some were saved, and looking at where our life now sits, I see the loving path we paved. We didn't have a map back then, just a compass in the soul. Now I see the why and when, and how you made my story whole. It wasn't a perfect, polished tune, not a chart topper on the air. Our love's a melody beneath the moon, woven through the static and the wear. It's in the silence, in the fray, a faded soulful serenade, the truest song we learned to play, a beautiful ballad we have made. Every sacrifice, a silent chord, every compromise, a softer beat. The unsaid verses we adored make the final sound so sweet. It's the richness of the life we chose. It's not a perfect, polished tune, and it's not always on the air. Our love's a melody beneath the moon, woven through the static and the wear. It's in the silence, in the fray, a faded soulful serenade, the truest song we learn to play, a beautiful ballad we have made. A beautiful ballad we have made. Streetlights painted patterns on the floor, a rented room, a barely locking door. We traced our futures on a foggy pane, whispered dreams to stand against the rain. Your borrowed jacket smelled of hope and fall. We thought that we could surely have it all. The seasons turn just like a spinning wheel, making all those faded moments feel more solid than the ground beneath our feet. A quiet, ever-growing, bittersweet. Our love's not a headline, not a sudden flame. It's in the quiet where you speak my name. It's written in the lines upon your hands, in weathered pages no one understands but us, a story slowly understood. A house we built from splinters in a wood. There were days the silence grew so loud, lost inside a worried, hurried crowd. Sacrifice, a word we never spoke, just a promise that we never broke, to mend the seams when everything felt torn, and find the sun to greet another morn. The years piled up like letters never sent, all the time we borrowed, all we spent, became the air, the rhythm of our lives. The simple truth that in this love survives. Our love's not a headline, not a sudden flame. It's in the quiet where you speak my name. It's written in the lines upon your hands, in weathered pages no one understands but us, a story slowly understood. A house we built from splinters in a wood. I see the boy I met so long ago in the tired eyes that I've come to know, and all the meaning that we try to find was in the life we slowly left behind. right here with nothing but our trust, turning faded memories from dust to us. 'Cause love's not a headline, not a sudden flame. It's in the quiet way you speak my name. It's written in the lines upon your hands, in weathered pages only we understand. Our story slowly, deeply understood. This home we built from splinter to wood. Weathered pages, our story understood. Sunrise paints the window pane a hazy shade of gold. A story in the coffee steam, a tale that can't be told. With just a word, a quiet glance, a language we designed. Through seasons stacked up on the shelf, the years we left behind. I hear a phantom melody, a track we used to play on a long forgotten radio that stole the night away. And time itself feels like a tape worn thin and rewound slow, showing me the faded scenes from so long ago. This love we built isn't fireworks that light a fleeting sky. It's in the amber glow of memory, the dust where futures lie. It's every silent sacrifice, a garden in the rain, a quiet steady harbor from the pleasure and the pain. I trace the lines around your eyes, a map of where we've been. The tiny rented rooms we filled, the dreams we held within. We fought the storms with borrowed strength and hands held ever tight. Just two small shadows growing tall against the fading light. I hear that phantom melody, a whisper on the breeze, rustling through the branches of our intertwined trees. And time itself feels like a page turned soft and paper thin, reminding me of where we end and where we both begin. This love we built isn't fireworks that light a fleeting sky. It's in the amber glow of memory, the dust where futures lie. It's every silent sacrifice, a garden in the rain, a quiet steady harbor from the pleasure and the pain. They say you lose a part of you for everything you gain, but every piece I gave to this was never given in vain. It wasn't lost, it was a seed we planted in the ground. And this life, this home, this family is the treasure that we found. This love we built isn't fireworks that light a fleeting sky. It's in the amber glow of memory, the dust where futures lie. It's every silent sacrifice, a garden in the rain, a quiet hearts that does most gold. Across the floorboard, stories told, and stacks of books we haven't read, and all the quiet things we've said. You're tracing patterns on my hand, a language only we understand, like the plot of that old indie film that ends before the final hymn. And it's not a fire, not a storm, just something steady, something warm, a feeling woven in the seams of all our ordinary dreams. Our love is like warning pages, read through all the blurry stages, a favorite song on repeat, on some forgotten cobbled street. It's in the taste of bitter coffee, shared and comfortable philosophy. We don't need a grand design, your favorite chapter, same as mine. Remember walking in the haze of summer music festival days. We didn't see the famous band, just found a world in a grain of sand. You pointed out a passing cloud, I loved you but not out loud. It was a whisper in the space, the gentle look upon your face. And it's not a promise, not a vow, just what is real in here and now, a feeling that has found its place with time and empathetic grace. Our love is like warning pages, read through all the blurry stages, a favorite song on repeat, on some forgotten cobbled street. It's in the taste of bitter coffee, shared and comfortable philosophy. We don't need a grand design, your favorite chapter, same as mine. Some people search for lightning strikes, for cinematic highs and likes, but we found truth in lower keys, a quiet rustle in the trees, an empathy that doesn't fade, a simple lovely thing we've made. Our love is like warning pages, read through all the blurry stages, a favorite song on repeat, on some forgotten cobbled street. It's in the taste of bitter coffee, shared and comfortable philosophy. We don't need a grand design, your favorite chapter, same as mine. Same as Sunrise paints the window pane in gold and dusty rose. The coffee's brewing, quiet in the calm this morning knows. I see you sitting in your favorite chair, the one that's worn and frayed, like that old pair of denim jeans 1,000 memories made. They're not the vibrant deep sea blue we bought back in our youth, just a gentle, softened whisper of a long-held living truth. We chase the sound on radios, through static and through snow, humming Gayo top 10 hits with nowhere else to go. Now the volume's lower and the beat is soft and slow, 'cause this is love in etched into the soul. A beautiful surrender, making two halves whole. I remember walks with one shared headset from a humming plastic friend. A lo-fi mixtape serenade we thought would never end. The promises we whispered then were bold and bright and new. We never knew the sacrifice that we'd have to see through. Little moments given freely, pieces of our time, weaving them together in a pattern so sublime. We sang our hearts out in small rooms with melodies on screens, dreaming of the future, living out our teenage scenes. Now the song is different, and we finally know what it means. 'Cause this is love in faded indigo, a comfortable and quiet afterglow. Not a burning fire, but a steady warming light, built from years of holding on and making wrongs feel right. It's the color of a lifetime, etched into the soul. A beautiful surrender, making two halves whole. Every single compromise, every sleepless night was just another brushstroke, making this picture bright. It's not about the passion that the moving pictures sell. It's the foundation of a fortress where our weary spirits dwell. This is our love in faded indigo, a comfortable and quiet afterglow. Not a burning fire, but a steady warming light, built from all the years of holding on, making wrongs feel right. It's the color of a lifetime, etched into the soul. A beautiful surrender, making our two halves whole. Yeah, faded indigo, our faded indigo. You trace the lines the author wrote in a second-hand bookstore. We both know a quiet corner, light streams in, a new story. Where do we begin? You laugh a little at a phrase I missed, a simple magic in the way we exist. No grand design, no cosmic sign, just your coffee order matching mine. It's not the thunder, not the sudden rain, it's a low-key melody, a sweet refrain, a slow understanding, clear and true. Building this small universe for two. We're reading from the same dog-eared page, living in a well-loved ink stain. here, but on the subway ride, some indie band, you found my secret pride. We talk for hours about an obscure film that no one else we know has ever seen. The city buzzes a forgotten sound, and the peaceful bubble that we found through crowded streets of gray and glass. We let the unimportant moments pass. It's not the fireworks that light the sky, it's the knowing look, the soft replies, slow understanding, clear and true. I only see the meaning when I'm with you. We're reading from the same dog-eared page, living in a well-loved ink-stained age. My favorite chapter is where you are, a quiet rhythm, a familiar start. Yeah, we're living on that same dog-eared page, finding beauty in the turning of life's stage. Some stories end with faded ink and coffee stains, with plot twists that nobody can explain. But our little story, worn and gently bent, is the truest poem I have ever read. It's comfort, it's reality, it's home, a place from which I'll never need to roam. We're reading from the same dog-eared page, living in a well-loved ink-stained age. My favorite chapter is where you are, a quiet rhythm, a familiar start. Yeah, we're living on that same dog-eared page, finding beauty in the turning of life's stage. The same page, the same dog-eared page, our story begins. Remember that cafe with the mismatched chairs? You read your poetry art, pretending not to stare, tracing the coffee rings left on the wood, a language only we have ever understood. We talked for hours till the daylight was gone, about that foreign film where they played our song. And with every quiet moment, every knowing glance, this wasn't coincidence, it wasn't just by chance. It's a rhythm taking hold of me, a soft and steady beat, a feeling so familiar, oh so bittersweet. You read me like the pages of a book I've loved for years. Find the hidden stories, calm the silent fears. Every folded corner, every faded line is a secret that was only mine, but now it's yours and mine. This love's a worn out story, comfortable and true. My favorite chapter's always been the one about you. We wandered through the bookstore, down a dusty aisle. You picked a faded paperback and gave that crooked smile. Said the cover reminded you of last year's summer fair, the scent of paper, rain and autumn in the air. It's in these little details, ordinary and small, that I find the biggest meaning standing through it all. And with every quiet moment, every knowing glance, this wasn't coincidence, it wasn't just by chance. It's a rhythm taking hold of me, a soft and steady beat, a feeling so familiar, oh so bittersweet. You read me like the pages of a book I've loved for years. Fire yours and mine. This love's a worn out story, comfortable and true. My favorite chapter's always been the one about you. We're past the rush of brand new ink, the pristine, glossy start. We're in the comfortable silence, the learning of a heart. No need for grand confessions written in the sky, just the quiet empathy I see within your eyes. You wrap me like the pages of a book I've loved for years. You find the hidden stories, you calm the silent fears. Every folded corner, every single faded line is a secret that was only mine, but now it's yours and mine. This love's a worn out story, comfortable and true. My favorite chapter's always been the one about you. The one about you. My favorite page is you. Sunrise paints the window pane a familiar golden hue. I see the ghost of a younger face still looking back at you. We built this life on borrowed time and songs we used to play on a humming radio, chasing yesterday. The world spun fast, a blur of scenes outside our little car. We were chasing someone else's dream beneath a fading star. We didn't know the map we drew with whispered hopeful plans was leading to the quiet strength held in these weathered hands. 'Cause this ain't a storybook romance, no fireworks in the dark. It's the steady beat of sacrifice, a slowly growing mark. It's knowing every line and scar, the rhythm of your sleep. This is a love too real for words, a promise we both keep. Found that box of tangled tapes, the ink has all but gone. The title's written in my hand for every treasured song. Each click and word, a memory, a soundtrack to the fight. For family, for a foothold, for a sliver of the light. The charts have changed, the voices new, the static's disappeared. But in the silence of this room, all the melody is cleared. We didn't know the price we paid with tired and sleepless nights. Would build a home of pure content filled with the softest light. 'Cause this ain't a storybook romance, no fireworks in the dark. It's the steady beat of sacrifice, a slowly growing mark. It's knowing every line and scar, the rhythm of your sleep. This is a love too real for words, a promise we both keep. Oh, we dreamed of grand and sweeping scenes like on the Gale shows. But life's true stage was in the mess where our forgiveness grows. It's in the coffee that you make, the code you helped me find, the simple unassuming grace, the peace you leave behind. No, this This isn't a storybook romance, no fireworks in the dark. It's the steady beat of sacrifice, a slowly growing mark. It's knowing every line and scar, the rhythm of your sleep. This is a love too real for words, a promise we both keep. The years like porcelain, fine and strong. This is where we belong. There's a quiet hum that fills up the room, a melody older than the afternoon. Not a chart-topping hit from the radio days, just the sound of your breathing in a gentle haze. We don't need the bright lights or a crowded floor. We found the whole world right inside our door. And I remember waiting by the stereo deck, hoping to record that one perfect track. A little bit of static, a slightly muffled sound, but it was our song on the second time around. Our love is a lyric in faded ink, deeper and truer than we'd ever think. Written on pages the years have turned, a quiet fire that has always burned. It's not a grand ballad for the world to hear, it's the whispered promise that you're always near. Our faded ink love song, year after year. The seasons change like a forgotten tune, beneath a patient and familiar moon. The little sacrifice is the unspoken grace, are etched like fine lines on your loving face. Each silver thread shining in your hair is a note in the anthem of the life we share. And I remember walking with a tangled wire, a pocket-sized player fueling my desire. One set of earphones, a world built for two, and every single song was about me and you. Our love is a lyric in faded ink, deeper and truer than we'd ever think. Written on pages the years have turned, a quiet fire that has always burned. It's not a grand ballad for the world to hear, it's the whispered promise that you're always near. Our faded ink love song, year after year. We built this harmony from dissonant days, found our own rhythm in 1,000 small ways. The melody isn't perfect, the tempo might bend, but it's our symphony, right until the end. Our love is a lyric in faded ink, deeper and truer than we'd ever think. Written on pages the years have turned, a quiet fire that has always burned. It's not a grand ballad for the world to hear, it's the whispered promise that you're always near. Our faded ink love song, year after year. Yeah, our faded ink through the hiss of the C90 tape. One set of headphones we'd share to escape. The click of the button, a world in our ears, humming along to wash away fears. We listen for hours to songs on the air, as if the whole broadcast was meant for us there. We drew our whole future on a paper-thin sleeve, all of the life we were going to weave. A melody promised, a rhythm so true, and I still hear it when I look at you. This love isn't new, it's not shiny and gold, it's a faded mixtape, beautifully old. The treble is worn and the bass line is low, but it's still our song, the only one that we know, our forever song. Played steady and slow. The Walkman is gone, sits in a box in the dust, replaced by the hum of duty and trust. The top 10 charts changed a long time ago. Now the rhythm is steady, a life lived in flow. We traded parades for lullabies now, and somehow the music feels truer somehow. But sometimes at night when the house is all still, I see that same dreamer on that forgotten hill. A promise unspoken, a rhythm so true, and I still feel it when I'm next to you. This love isn't new, it's not shiny and gold, it's a faded mixtape, beautifully old. The treble is worn and the bass line is low, but it's still our song, the only one that we know, our forever song. Played steady and slow. We skipped a few tracks through the heart of refrains, weathered the silence and weathered the rains, wrote our own lyrics in crayon and ink, deeper than karaoke bar chatter and drink. This harmony's built on more than a rhyme. It's built on the sacrifice, built on the time. This love isn't new, it's not shiny and gold, it's a faded mixtape, beautifully old. The treble is worn and the bass line is low, but it's still our song, the only one that we know, our forever soul. Played steady and slow. The hiss is all gone now, just the hum of our tune, just me and you. Street lights painted gold on the window pane, felt the quiet hum of the coming rain. Remember the hiss of a worn-out tape we shared, a pocket-sized song for a world we dared, dreaming out loud to a broadcast star from the passenger seat of a second-hand car. The melody shifted, the rhythm changed slow, from a hopeful crescendo to a steady soft glow. 'Cause this ain't the love from a late night show, not the fireworks first that we used to know. It's the quietest chord in an everyday room, a coffee cup warmth that chases the gloom. This life is a song we can't rewind, the most beautiful one I could ever find. Little hands reaching to hold on to mine, a different love, a sacred design. Traded the late nights for the break of the dawn, found a new anthem in a child sleep beyond. The promises made in a whispered plea became the foundation for you and for me. The harmony deepened, the lyrics felt true. Every past sacrifice led me right here to you. 'Cause this ain't the love from a late night show, not the fireworks first that we used to know. It's the quietest chord in an everyday room, a coffee cup warm that chases the gloom. This life is a song we can't rewind, the most beautiful one I could ever find. We built this whole world on a prayer and a chance, a clumsy, imperfect, and beautiful dance. And every gray hair is a note I have earned, for every hard lesson my tired heart learned. This is the love that the radio missed, sealed in a moment, more than a kiss. It's the quietest chord in an everyday room, a coffee cup warmth that chases the gloom. This life is a song we can't rewind, the most beautiful one I could ever find. The tape keeps on playing, so soft and low, the song of a lifetime, watching it grow. Rainy Tuesday afternoon, the windows fogged and gray. You're reading from a paperback you found for cheap today. The steam from my chip mug is curling in the air. I lose my place and find myself just watching you right there. Your finger traces over words I know you'll underline, a secret language passing in the quiet shared design. The noisy street outside just melts into a distant hum. My universe shrinks down to this small table we've become, and we're tracing coffee ring constellations on the wood, a galaxy of moments simply understood. No grand design, no shooting star across the sky, just your hand next to mine and a comfortable sigh. This is our kind of love, written in the stains of time. Remember that small cinema, the one with mismatched chairs? We watched a film in black and white with no one else but stares of empty seats around us. You leaned in close to say the ending's sad but beautiful in its own quiet way. You forget the parts of stories that the others leave behind. A perfect kind of empathy, so rare and hard to find. The flickering screen's reflection danced like fire in your eyes. My universe was captured in your whispered soft replies. And we're tracing coffee ring constellations on the wood, a galaxy of moments simply understood. No grand design, no shooting star across the sky, just your hand next to mine and a comfortable sigh. This is our kind of love, written in the stains of time. They write their songs about the fire, the drama and the chase, but our love lives inside the quiet, ordinary space, like sharing one last earbud on the final evening train. A rhythm in the silence, a shelter from the rain. Yeah, we're tracing coffee ring constellations on the wood, a galaxy of moments simply understood. No grand design, no shooting star across the sky, just your hand next to mine and a comfortable sigh. This is our kind of love, written in the stains of time. Streetlights paint the pavement in a hazy golden wash. We're thumbing through the paperbacks in a silent little shop. You point out a line you love, a whisper in the hush, and in that tiny moment the hurried world just stops. It's not a grand explosion, no cinematic rush, just the turning of a page, a quiet, gentle crush. And every little glance, every song we share on low is another secret color in a picture that we grow, a language no one else could ever hope to know. 'Cause our love is a velvet soundtrack played on a rainy afternoon, a collection of indie film stills underneath the paper moon. It's the comfort in the quiet, a perfectly written line, a melody that says forever you are mine, I know mine. Remember at the festival, sitting on the grass, the unknown band was playing, we let the hours pass. You talked about your future through a looking glass, a fragile, hopeful vision you knew was built to last. And I just listened, knowing this feeling would surpass any fleeting hollow story of a different class. And every knowing smile, every joke we barely start is another brushstroke in this masterpiece of heart. A world we built together, a universe apart. 'Cause our love is a velvet soundtrack played on a rainy afternoon, a collection of indie film stills underneath the paper moon. It's the comfort in the quiet, a perfectly written line, a melody that says forever you are mine, all mine. Some people search for fireworks, a brilliant burning blaze, but we found our own cosmos in these ordinary days, in the empathy of listening through a complicated maze. This reality is better in 1,000 different ways. Our love is a velvet soundtrack laid on a rainy afternoon, a collection of indie films stills underneath the paper moon. It's the comfort in the quiet, a perfectly written line, a melody that says forever you are mine, all mine. Our velvet soundtrack, just you and I. You are mine. Remember that old radio, static in the air, singing off key to songs we didn't care if anyone was listening in our little world for two. A faded photograph the day I fell for you. We built this little castle on a pocket full of dreams, never knowing what the changing of the season really means. The years went by like chapters turned over in the night. Some were torn and faded, some were filled with golden light. And this love, it isn't fireworks against a summer sky. It's the quiet of the morning, it's a soft and knowing sigh. It's written in the margins of these weathered pages we have turned. The deepest kind of story, the hardest lesson learned. The little hands that held us have hands to hold their own. The echoes in the hallway of a life we've proudly grown. We don't dance in crowded rooms or wish on falling stars. We find our constellations right here, just the way we are. The days go by like heartbeats, a rhythm soft and low, a quiet understanding that only we can know. 'Cause this love, it isn't fireworks against the summer sky. It's the quiet of the morning, it's a soft and knowing sigh. It's written in the margins of these weathered pages we have turned. The deepest kind of story, the hardest lesson learned. Every sacrifice, a promise, every worry just a line that drew this messy picture so beautifully entwined. We didn't find the meaning in some grand and bold design. We found it in your hand, resting here in mine. Oh, this love, it isn't fireworks against the summer sky. It's the shelter from the pouring rain, the truth behind the lie. It's written in the margins of these weathered pages we have turned. The deepest kind of story, flipping through a paperback in a sunlit cafe booth, tracing the lines you loved, finding my own truth. You'd order jasmine tea, I'd always ask for black. Small details we collected, no need to ever look back. It wasn't a sudden fire or a crash of thunder loud, just a slow and quiet dawning, breaking through the clouds. A comfortable silence, a language all our own, a little world we planted, a garden we have grown. And oh, this love is written on our shared pages, in dog-eared corners through the passing ages. It's not a grand romance for the world to see, it's the subtle harmony in you and me, the quiet poetry. We'd walk down city alleys where the indie music plays, sharing one set of earbuds through those hazy, youthful days. You'd know the scene, I'd rewind in some forgotten film. My heart would beat in rhythm, safe and calm within your realm. It wasn't a rushing river or a star that fell from high, just a steady, gentle breathing of a shared and knowing sigh. A comfortable silence, a language all our own, a little world we planted, a garden we have grown. And all this love is written on our shared pages, in dog-eared corners through the passing ages. It's not a grand romance for the world to see, it's the subtle harmony in you and me, the quiet poetry. Some people search for fireworks, a story to be told, but we found something better, more precious than pure gold. It's in the taste of coffee, the empathy you give. This simple, honest reality is how we choose to live. 'Cause all this love is written on our shared pages, in dog-eared corners through the passing ages. It's not a grand romance for the world to see, it's the subtle harmony in you and me, the quiet poetry. The final chapter's distant, just turn the page with me. Streetlights painted yellow on the pavement of our youth, sharing one side of the headphones, telling half the truth. We were humming to the radio, the top 10 of the week, a silent promise in the static, too afraid to speak. I remember the magnetic pull, the click and whirring sound, the foundation that we built upon this quiet, sacred ground. And every beat was a beginning, every fade out felt so fast. We were recording every moment, hoping it would last. 'Cause this love is a weathered mixtape, not a brand new shiny disc, full of tangled tape we salvage, and the chances that we'd risk is the hiss between the love songs, the lyrics we forgot. It's the masterpiece we live in, the only one we've got. watching tiny flowers in our little garden bloom, and the melody got softer, a familiar gentle hum, a rhythm for the people that we had both become. 'Cause every day was a new recording, every silence was a note, adding chapters to the story that the two of us wrote. 'Cause this love is a weathered mixtape, not a brand new shiny disc, full of tangled tape we salvage, and the chances that we'd risk. It's the hiss between the love songs, the lyrics we forgot. It's the masterpiece we live in, the only one we've got. They don't see the little scratches, the rewinding in the dark. They just hear the finished version and they call it a work of art. But we know each painful pause, each unintended skip, the beauty isn't perfect, is the story on this strip. Oh, this love is a weathered mixtape, not a brand new shiny disc, full of tangled tape we salvaged, and the chances that we'd risk. It's the hiss between the love songs, the lyrics we forgot. It's the masterpiece we live in, the only one we've got. Side A and side B, yeah, it's still playing, just for us. Rainy Tuesday in a second-hand bookshop maze, dust motes dancing in the afternoon haze. You reach for a poet I thought only I knew, fingers brushed and the whole world felt new. A quiet laugh that barely made a sound on that little patch of common ground. And it feels like reading my favorite line for the very, very first time. A sudden rhythm, a change in the key, something shifting inside of me. This is our velvet noise, a whispered harmony in a world that shouts, you just talk to me. It's the shared earbud on the late night train, the steady comfort in the falling rain. Not a firework, just a constant gentle glow, the only love I ever wanna know. We trace the plot of some forgotten indie film in a corner cafe sitting on the windowsill. The city rushes past in a blur of colored light, but in our small world everything feels right. You understand the silence in between, the quietest, most honest love I've seen. And it feels like finding my favorite song where I didn't know I belonged. A sudden rhythm, a change in the key, you are the missing part. This is our velvet noise, our sacred harmony. In a world that shouts, you are a symphony. It's the shared earbud on the late night train, the steady comfort and the falling rain. Not a firework, just a constant gentle glow. The only love I ever wanna know. Our velvet noise. The only love I know. Mm-hmm.